Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda. And today I bring you a very interesting topic, guys. It is very new since the USDA just announced new guidance when it comes to the P-EBT 4.0. Now, it's not officially called 4.0. That's what I'm going to be referring to it as. Since in the past, we had the P-EBT 1.0, which was released around the 2020, and then P-EBT 2.0, then the following school year, or recently, it was the P-EBT 3.0, and then, of course, the new one would be the P-EBT 4.0. So, since the new USDA just released guidance, we're going to be reviewing that and also discussing who is eligible for these benefits and how much students can receive when it comes to P-EBT 4.0. And also, of course, as you may know, the federal public health emergency, when that ends, that's going to be affecting P-EBT benefits and many other things, of course. So, of course, we want to know what's going to happen with this benefit, right? Specifically with P-EBT. And then, of course, when we're talking about P-EBT, we're also going into summer 2023. In terms of the P-EBT benefits, there's a new guidance for that part as well. And we'll also be discussing who is eligible for summer 2023 P-EBT. So same as always, you guys, please make sure you stay until the end of this video. But before we get started, I would like to read my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor or work with the USDA or any of these institutions. The information provided to you on this video does not and is not intended to constitute any legal advice. Instead, all information shared in this video is for general informational purposes only. This information is available to the public, and as always, I will be including links to my online resources in the video description. So first, I want to show you exactly where I'm getting my information from for this video. We're going here directly on the USDA website. It's the U.S. Department of Agriculture pretty much. And here you can see that they've pretty much put the date on this article, September 8th. It's not really an article, actually. It's more like a guidance, right? They even issued a P-EBT Q&A for the school year 2022 through 2023. They also have a state plan template. And so pretty much all the information I'm presenting to you today will be coming directly from the USDA website. So if you want to have access to this, just make sure you click the link in the part of the video description. So let's dive right into those details regarding P-EBT for the school year 2022 through 2023. And remember, guys, I'm personally calling it the P-EBT 4.0 because why not? We already have P-EBT 3.0, right? An easy way to tell these apart. So according to the USDA Food and Nutrition Service, this website, or this department specifically, is releasing new pandemic EBT guidance to states for school year 2022 through 2023. Now, this guidance consists of a set of Q&As and a state plan template. Now, these materials will look very familiar. Very little has changed since last year. The most significant change concerns the eligibility of certain children who enrolled in non-national school lunch program participating virtual schools or began homeschooling in response to the COVID health emergency. So if you have one of those children who previously was enrolled in a school where they got free or reduced price school meals, and then all of a sudden now they're being homeschooled, or they're participating in a virtual school, then this could apply to you. Now, USDA encourages all states to submit the school year 2022 through 2023 P-EBT plans for school children and children in childcare. P-EBT continues to serve an important role for children who temporarily lose access to meals at school or in childcare due to the health emergency. In addition to this, the approval of a school year plan remains a precondition for participating in P-EBT next summer. And the USDA recognizes that some children who are currently enrolled in non-national school lunch program participating virtual schools or are currently homeschooled previously attended national school lunch program participating schools that closed or reduced their days or hours due to concerns about a COVID-19 outbreak. Now, these children are eligible for P-EBT benefits if they attended national school lunch program participating schools where they would have received free or reduced price school meals if not for the school's closure or reduced attendance or hours, and either enrolled in a fully virtual institution or began homeschooling since January 27th of the year 2020, start of the pandemic, due to concerns about COVID. Now, states, this is what they must do on their part. States must ensure that these eligible children can receive P-EBT benefits under their P-EBT plans for school year 2022 through 2023. And here we have some Q&As that I think will be very helpful in helping us understand a little bit more about the P-EBT 4.0. And remember guys, once again, that you can find these Q&As on the USDA website. They actually have their own little article, and all these questions are on there as well. So, are free and reduced priced eligible children who are no longer attending a national school lunch program or a school breakfast program eligible school and are being homeschooled due to concerns about COVID-19 eligible to receive P-EBT benefits? So in this scenario, yes, these children are eligible for P-EBT benefits under certain circumstances. Now, similar to the guidance above for fully virtual schools, children who are eligible for free and reduced price school meals and are being homeschooled because of COVID-19 may be eligible for P-EBT if they left their national school lunch program participating school to begin homeschooling due to concerns about COVID and remain homeschooled this year. Now, you may ask yourself, how exactly is this going to work? I think we may have to wait until your state becomes approved for the P-EBT 4.0 or until your state releases a little bit more information to see how they're going to determine these benefits for those who are now being homeschooled or are attending a virtual school. And of course, very similar to in the past, the P-EBT 4.0, here we have the daily totals. For the contiguous United States, it's $8.18. And remember, guys, that basically they determine this amount with, estimating how much it would cost the school to provide children a lunch, a breakfast, and a snack. So once again, for the contiguous United States, the daily total, it's $8.18. Alaska, it's $12.83. And Hawaii, Guam, Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico, it is $9.45. Now let's talk about the P-EBT 4.0 eligibility. Once again, we're referring to school year 2022 through 2023. Let's start off with school children. So who is eligible, right? So number one, it would be children who do not receive free or reduced price meals at the school because the school closed or has been operating with reduced attendance or hours for at least 5 consecutive days due to the COVID emergency in the current school year. So it's very similar to the P-EBT 3.0. And this also includes children who left their national school lunch program participating schools to enroll in a fully virtual institution or to begin homeschooling due to concerns about COVID and remain enrolled in the virtual institution or continue to be homeschooled. And once again, you can refer to question 7 on the USDA website. And same as in the past, when it comes to P-EBT, not only does it apply to school children, but also children enrolled in childcare or under the age of 6 as well. So here are those details as to who is eligible for children under the age of 6. It would be a child is a member of a household that is enrolled in the SNAP program, meaning the family receives food stamps. The child is enrolled in a covered childcare facility, and the child's covered childcare facility is closed or has reduced attendance or hours for at least 5 consecutive days, resulting in the child's inability to attend the facility. And of course, that brings the following question. Are all children under the age of 6 who receive SNAP benefits automatically eligible for P-EBT benefits? So the answer is no. The Families First Coronavirus Act considers all children under the age of 6 to be enrolled in a covered childcare facility. However, the state must still confirm that the child's home address or childcare facility is in quote-unquote in the area of a closed school or school operating with reduced attendance or hours, or the childcare facility the child is attending is closed or has reduced hours before providing the P-EBT benefits. And as we've discussed in several of my previous videos, there's an important part that the federal public health emergency plays a role when issuing these benefits, right? So P-EBT eligibility is based on the federal public health emergency declaration. When that gets lifted, certain benefits stop being sent out pretty much, right? So state and or local mandates or declarations do not govern the ability or availability, I should say, of P-EBT benefits. So what happens to children's eligibility for P-EBT benefits if the federal public health emergency for COVID-19 ends during school year 2022 through 2023, which, mind you guys, it could end at any point really. There's been rumors about it ending sooner. There are other articles I've been reading, they say it's going to end later, but reality is we don't know. So children's eligibility for P-EBT school year benefits ends once the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services lifts the public health emergency for COVID-19. However, children remain entitled to all benefits accrued on P-EBT eligible days prior to the end of the public health emergency. Now, states that did not have approved plans in place prior to the end of the health emergency may submit plans to USDA in order to issue those accrued benefits. And according to the USDA website, here's what's been released in terms of information regarding the summer 2023 P-EBT benefits. Now, states must have a USDA-approved school year 2022 through 2023 P-EBT plan in place for school children or children in childcare or both in order to issue P-EBT benefits in the summer of 2023. Now, naturally, that raises the question as to whether or not will summer P-EBT be an option for states to issue, or will states be able to issue those benefits if the public health emergency ends during the school year? Because as you may know, when the public health emergency is lifted, some of these benefits stop, right? So basically, yes, you guys, the Families First Coronavirus Response Act authorizes a summer P-EBT in any summer period that follows a school year during which there was a public health emergency designation for COVID-19. And when it comes to P-EBT's childcare population, meaning SNAP-enrolled children under the age of 6, summer 2023 P-EBT benefits work a little different. And here's what we know so far. So while the FFCRA makes school children eligible for P-EBT benefits during the entire 2023 covered summer period, P-EBT's childcare population, once again, we're talking about children under the age of 6 who receive food stamps, right, is only eligible while the federal public health emergency declaration remains in place. So they'll only be receiving their benefits if the federal public health emergency, we still have that going on, right? So if the public health emergency ends prior to the beginning of summer, then the summer benefit will only be available for school children. And that is all the updates that I have for the P-EBT 4.0 for school year 2022 through 2023. I know there are a lot of questions we all have regarding this new guidance, and I'm sure more information will become available in the coming weeks. I will make sure to do my part and give you an update as soon as possible. And as always, remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you next time.